Let me ask you, could you use a little extra money? Well, of course you could. Everybody could use that extra revenue to pay the bills, pay down debt, or save for retirement. With Philsgang.com, we help you make that extra income in the stock market. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the Philsgang.com team have helped folks who are interested in learning short-term and long-term investing by providing professional-level charting skills and strategies. Philsgang.com is your #1 source to learn, invest, and profit in the stock market. And you can do this for only $39.95 a month. With Philsgang.com, you learn how to invest in the market, you get daily investment coaching guidance, and you will learn to invest and trade with the skills and confidence of the pros. Just log on and get daily investment instructions and make profits. Plus, all Philsgang.com material is archived for your convenience. Go to Philsgang.com to join or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Call today.
It took me a long time to be able to say Chandler has cancer, because that is such a scary word. When St. Jude finds something that works well with a certain cancer, they share that with everybody. And knowing that we don't have to pay for all of the medical expenses, that's huge. We just have to worry about helping Chandler, and he's just my heart.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at Philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market. The Max Vest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the Max Vest is they follow the important money. The hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
To be able to just get my son to St. Jude and not think about how we will pay for it, it just takes so much weight off of my family. St. Jude allowed me to focus on being a mom to Bryce. And sometimes I'm just in awe of the impact St. Jude has, not only on this community, but the world.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
To many, the stock market is shrouded in mystery. When do I buy? What is the stop loss? Should I invest on earnings? Is it time to sell? At Philsgang, we want to clear the investing fog for you. We want to make you an educated, confident investor and ultimately a profitable investor. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the Philsgang team have been dedicated to teaching, guiding, and answering your investment questions. And with our new Philsgang website and customer support messaging system, we are available when you need us to answer your questions. Philsgang.com can be accessed from your home, office, or any location where internet is available. Plus, you never miss a beat because all material is archived. From beginner to seasoned investor, Phil Grandy has been helping thousands of people learn about the stock market and producing smart investing strategies. Whether you're preparing for retirement or looking to secure your financial future, learn, invest, and profit with Philsgang. That's philsgang.com. For more information, call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Recognized as an Axiom Business Award winner, the highly acclaimed Walter's Way book, authored by legendary businessman Walter Scheer, is now available in digital and audio formats at the philsgang.com Bud C store. Enjoy the stories of a relief kid who survived TB, corporate betrayal, bankruptcy, and still made millions and touched the lives of billions. Don't wait. Pick up the Walter's Way book in hardcover, digital, and in audio format at philsgang.com.
It took me a long time to be able to say Chandler has cancer, because that is such a scary word. St. Jude takes care of absolutely everything. And knowing that we don't have to pay for all of the medical expenses, that's huge.
St. Jude allowed me to focus on being a mom to Bryce. And sometimes I'm just in awe of the impact St. Jude has, not only on this community, but the world.
St. Jude is uniquely positioned to advance the cures of pediatric cancer, I think better than any other institution in the world. The contributions make a big difference.
Donors are important to us because you get the feeling that you have a team behind you. We have the resources and we have the focus. And so if St. Jude doesn't do it, who will?
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Are you ready to get serious about your financial future? Reduce your debt, pay off those student loans, and prepare for retirement. Taking control of your finances can be intimidating, but with Philsgang.com, you will be educated and guided to make smart investment decisions in the stock market. If the market is up or down, Philsgang.com is the only source where you'll learn how to trade stocks and how to invest in the stock market using professional-level skills and strategies. For more information, go to Philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Philsgang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Philsgang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Money's coming to me.
The ayes 217, the nays are 213. The bill is passed, and without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid upon the table.
And what a waste of time that was. If you were sitting and watching the stock market and you expected a big rally because of the passing of this bill, of the health care bill, well, nothing happened. Why? Because it's a joke. There's 52 Republicans in the Senate that they got to get through. And even though that the Republicans control the Senate, the House, and the White House, now you would think after this bill was passed in the House, they'd be able to just get it right through the Senate. There's 52 of them over there. But guess what? 3 of them hate Trump, and they will not pass it. I don't care what, you can't convince them to pass it. It's Senator Ron Paul from Kentucky, Mike Lee of Utah, he hates Trump, and Tom Cotton, that's another one who hates Trump from Arkansas. This is not going to pass. Not going to pass. The only way it's going to pass is if it's done the way Rand Paul wants it. He's the one that has organized this. And, of course, Mike Lee. Now, under the rules, they call they can lose 2 senators and it's still pass the bill, but there's 3 of them not going to do it. So it's over. It's over. So the big thing is, of course, is the pre-existing conditions. That's where and the way it's set in this Republican bill passed today in the House, that's going to be sent to the Senate. The Senate, these 3, they only need 2 of the 3 to say, hey, we're not passing, it's over. They want again, to work. First of all, they want it totally repealed. That's what they want. They want it gone and replaced. And that's not what this bill does. This bill does not replace it. It does not. We do not get a new bill. All this is a tweaked Obama bill just to get it done. That's all it is. So they have a problem also because there's rules in the Senate called the Byrd rules. He was a former senator. And how the bill is written and the requirements needed to pass this, it doesn't fly under the Byrd rule. So in other words, this bill as written, the conditions of the bill, the requirements, it won't fly. It doesn't meet the Byrd rule. So they're going to, it's just a waste of time. it's a feel-good pass, and at least Trump now can say, I passed it, wasn't my fault. It was the caucus led by Mike Lee and Tom Cotton who killed it, along with Rand Paul. And these are the this is the Republican establishment, and it's not my fault. So that's where that bill lies. So I wouldn't get all excited over it, because it doesn't. It's not going to work. Here, listen now. Listen to this here. This is unbelievable.
Republicans are maliciously, again, attempting to destroy health care and coverage for the American people. This is really almost, I would say, a welcome debate. I would hope that they realize that this is really bad for the country. But I do say that it is good in one respect. It's going to provide a great civics lesson for America.
She's such an idiot, isn't she? Pelosi, yeah, idiot. She's worth about $100 million. Her and her husband, some idiot.
I got to be honest with you. This process, to put it bluntly, is a mess. I mean, it really is, and I don't know how anyone can defend it. Fixes upon fixes, the fixes.
That's why it's not going to get through. It's not going to get through. It's just not going to get through. Isn't it terrible? I mean, here you control the House, you control the Senate, you control the White House. They should be in there, these Republicans. Why don't they just join the Democrats? Why don't there just be one party? Why do you have two parties? They're killing this bill as if they were Democrats. It's unbelievable. These politicians do nothing that is in the best interest of this country. Example, when I heard the politicians and the press clogging the airways yesterday when they passed the spending bill, you probably heard this. I couldn't even believe what I was hearing. The debate or the narrative was not about, did we spend too much money? How does it affect Main Street? How does it affect our children and grandchildren? It's who got the best of each other. The Republicans saying they got the best of the Democrats. The Democrats say, oh, we got the best of the Republicans. And it's all stories about how they're angry and Trump's angry over the fact that now he thinks that people believe that the Democrats got the best of him. What is that? This is in high school. What they should have been talking about is the spending bill. How's it going to affect adding $10 trillion to already a $20 trillion national debt over the next 2 terms. Hopefully he gets 2 terms. That's what they should be talking about. Because again, here we go. We're spending more money, much more, faster than growing our economy. Nobody talks about growing the economy. Oh, and don't believe, with all the good intentions of President Trump, don't believe that you can go out and rally or grow the economy to 3.5% from where it is now, 1.8% on an annualized basis. It's not going to happen by just doing tax cuts without spending cuts. But that's what they should be talking about. In other words, they should be talking about how can you keep increasing this kind of debt on the American people without growing the economy? Because you can't, it's not sustainable. Unless you grow the economy, you can't absorb even the increased interest. That's why she didn't raise interest rates. Because who borrows most of the money? Our government, to pay the $237 billion interest only on the $19 trillion national debt that comes up at the end of each year. She didn't increase interest rates yesterday because she knows when you are spending, when your debt is growing faster than your economy, that leads to defaults. That leads to a weak economy. That's what they should have been talking about. How are we going to grow the economy? Who won? This is Senate, the Republicans or the Democrats. Isn't that stupid? So if they do not talk about this, and they don't figure a way, they gotta do more cuts. They got to slash They got to start slashing, because if they don't slash and they just spend, then they're going to do QE4. There's no question. QE4 is coming. That means the stock market will continue to rally, maybe another 200%. But what does that do for us on Main Street? It only helps a handful of people, the 1 percentile, get rich, because the stock market under QE is engineered. It's financially engineered to go up. It doesn't benefit the country. It doesn't benefit companies. It doesn't benefit anybody but CEOs. And the 1 percentile, who 80% of their wealth comes from the stock market. 80% of your wealth and my wealth come from having a good job. But we're not creating good jobs because we can't grow. How stupid. This is all stupid. We'll be right back. Phil's Gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Hi, this is Ron from Washington State, and I subscribe to the Phil's Gang MV2, and I just wanted to let Phil know that right after the election, I made a $7,000 profit using the MV2 on Wells Fargo stock.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years, and very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I've been a long-time Phil subscriber, and I just want to recommend it to anybody out there. I think it's a wonderful tool and works very, very well.
Don't wait. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Many of you do not have time to be in individual stocks. You don't have time to learn. Well, I have a solution. As I invest in my own exchange-traded fund, like the spiders, you now can follow me. Every time I do something, you do exactly what I do. It's a great opportunity. Join philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Hey, gang.
fundamental job growth is still strong. In my view, GDP growth has been consistently stronger.
That's Zandy. Can you imagine that? GDP growth has been consistently stronger. Wow.
What's your view of the current state of the United States economy?
I think the U.S. economy is in very good shape.
I mean, the lying is just absolutely incredible, isn't it? I mean, I've never seen anything like it. Look, factory orders today came out, the numbers dropped at the fastest pace in 2 years. Retail sales have fallen off a cliff, the worst in our modern history. The number of retailers are filing for bankruptcy. They're clogging up the courts. I'll go on and on, but first, let's go make some money. Unbelievable. That's why you can't listen to these people on CNBC or Fox Business or any of these programs. They're there to pump the market to make you feel good so you go out and consume, because consumption is all about consumption in this country, because we don't build anything. We don't build nothing. All we do is spend money. We spend money that China loans us to spend to buy their stuff. I mean, how about that for an economy? Can you imagine our country? We don't build a thing. We don't build nothing. We just spend. So China builds it for us, prints money, gives it to us, or they loan us the money, I should say. They loan us the money, buying our 10-year treasuries, and so we can buy their crap. Boy, this is a strong economy, isn't it? Doesn't it drive you nuts? I mean, it just drives me crazy. In China right now, nobody's talking about it. I hope you're shorting gold. My gang is. In gold mining stocks, we're shorting it because the chart's telling us to short it. Matter of fact, the chart, it's interesting. The beautiful thing about charting is you watch the money. When money comes out, it turns red. It warns you that the big guys are pulling their money out. Vanguard's pulling their money out. T. Rowe Price, J.P. Morgan, BlackRock, Northern Trust, pulling their money out of gold mining stocks. So it turns red. You can see it. So that gives you an opportunity to make money. Even more important, when you bought a mining stock or any stock and it went up, okay, and started to go up, you got out. So you could keep that money, because it's all about managing money. And then when it turns red, you go, hey, I can get out of this thing. This is good. What a perfect way to do things. And so it's amazing to me that this country, okay, our whole country is based on a system where we're financially engineering a fake stock market. Our stocks go up without companies having to have profits anymore. Stocks go up without our companies having to increase their revenues anymore. Can you imagine? Stocks don't have to increase their revenues, make profits, and therefore CEOs of companies aren't investing in their companies, and therefore wages aren't going up. Therefore, consumption, which is the biggest thing, consumption. 70% of our economic growth is based on consumption. So we're at a 0.7% growth because people aren't consuming. These guys said things are wonderful. Things are wonderful? Well, look at oil prices. Oil prices dropped from what, $140, $146 at the peak of 2008 to $45.50. That means there's no demand. Oil's in everything. Oil's in lipstick. Oil's in plastic bags. Oil's in everything we touch. And there's no demand for oil, that means there's no consumption. That means because there's no consumption, and you go back and try to find out why, it's because the wages aren't increasing. You want to try to find out why wages aren't increasing, go look at the company and look in their books and see what's the last time they took their profits and plowed it back, buy new machinery and technology so we could produce more so they could give you a raise. You won't find it. Why would they? They're putting the money in their pocket. Why would any company, and taxing, I said this over and over, this tax cut, this big mega tax cut from 35% to 15%, that's not going to change them. When factory orders have dropped and is dropping currently right now, today, the fastest in 2 years, why me as a CEO, I don't care if you cut my taxes from 35% to zero. I'm not going to take that money and buy new machinery. Let's say I have a press, a stamp press, and mine's about 20 years old, and I make ties. So I really need if I put in a new stamp press for my ties that's run by computers now instead of manually, I could save 2 employees, and I can produce, instead of 1 hour, 20 ties, I can produce 2,000 ties. That's my productivity. That means who's left in my company, I'm going to make so much more money. I'm going to give my people wage increases. They're going to then go out and spend. They're going to buy big TVs. They're going to buy living room sets. They're going to buy durable goods. Well, when you go look at durable goods, and you say, well, how are durable goods doing? Terrible. Durable goods sales are horrible, which tells you not only don't people aren't spending, but when productivity is down, that tells you wages are down. So how can they sit here and continually lie and tell us how good things are? It's so stupid. It's unbelievable. So what do? Well, you got to make money to retire, and the stock market is the best place in the world. There's no other place in the world that you can make money like you can in the stock market. Even better than real estate. It's been proven over and over. And let me tell you why it's better than real estate. Because I can take a stock, give you an example. I can take a stock and take a stock like, I'll just put up TRP. Okay? TRP. I'll put up a stock TRP. And I can take any stock and put it up, and I know when to get in and when to get out. So I'll give you an example. This stock was dropping. This stock was dropping 6%. It was red. It was dropping. TRIP. I don't have to know anything about TripAdvisor Inc. I don't even know what they do. But we're invested in this. So they were pulling their money out, and then all of a sudden, after about 4 weeks, it changed to green. So it dropped 6%, and now it's up 8% because we knew when to get in. But here's the beautiful thing. We're going to know when to get out, and that's when most people get hurt because nobody calls you to tell you to get out. And when you do call to find out, should I get out, they tell you to stay in. Join my gang right now, 877-600-GANG, and follow me. This is nuts.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Let me ask you, could you use a little extra money? Well, of course you could. Everybody could use that extra revenue to pay the bills, pay down debt, or save for retirement. With Philsgang.com, we help you make that extra income in the stock market. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the Philsgang.com team have helped folks who are interested in learning short-term and long-term investing by providing professional-level charting skills and strategies. Philsgang.com is your #1 source to learn, invest, and profit in the stock market. And you can do this for only $39.95 a month. With Philsgang.com, you learn how to invest in the market, you get daily investment coaching guidance, and you will learn to invest and trade with the skills and confidence of the pros. Just log on and get daily investment instructions and make profits. Plus, all Philsgang.com material is archived for your convenience. Go to Philsgang.com to join or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Call today.
Me. Every time I do something, you do exactly what I do. It's a great opportunity. Join Philsgang.com.
For more information, go to Philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Hey gang, be sure to join Phil Grandy at Michael's on East in Sarasota on Wednesday, May 10th for an open discussion presented by Tampa's AM 860, The Answer, called Taking an Honest Look at the First 100 Days of the Trump Presidency. Phil will be joined by Mike Gallagher, Larry Elder, Captain Matt Bruce, and Bill Bunkley. The VIP reception starts at 5:30 and the main event is at 7 p.m. Again, that's Wednesday, May 10th at Michael's on East in Sarasota. For all ticket information, simply go to philsgang.com and click on the banner on the homepage. Welcome back. Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. And the clock is ticking down for Wednesday, May 10th. That's right, Wednesday, May 10th. I'm going to be at beautiful Michael's on East here in Sarasota. If you've been there, you know it's probably one of our, not one of our best restaurants in the city. Michael's on East, beautiful place. I'm going to be there with Mike Gallagher, Larry Elder, Captain Matt Bruce, and Bill Bunkley, and we're going to have, it's going to be fun. First of all, if you want to attend the VIP reception, you can. It's between 5:30 and 6:45. You just got to get your tickets. The main event's between 7 and 9. You got to get your tickets, and to get the tickets and all the information, just come to philsgang.com, click on the banner on the home page, and you got all the information, and get the tickets. It's going to sell out quickly, and I'm very, very excited about seeing my gang members and all my listeners. I mean, if you're a listener and you're not a gang member, that's fine. Okay, love to meet with you. And I want to hear your questions. This is going to be fun because it's going to be about the first 100 days, and you can ask questions. So I believe some of the brightest minds in radio. I mean, you got guys like Bill Bunkley. He's fantastic. I mean, this guy's a bright guy. You got Matt Bruce. Everybody. I mean, he's funny. He's great. Larry Elder. You've seen him on Fox all the time. He's one of the best. Mike Gallagher. He's terrific. I mean, these are the top of the top. I'm honored to be with them, part of them. And when you ask them about the first 100 days and you got questions, you're going to get real answers back. You're not going to get the nonsense we're getting back like this. Listen to this.
Today, thanks to the perseverance, the determination, and the leadership of President Donald Trump and all the support of those gathered, we've taken a historic first step to repeal and replace Obamacare and finally give the American people the kind of health care they deserve.
But that's not true. Why does he come out and say, look, we have taken the first step. This has been a Hercules-like step, a Hercules event. It's been horrendous. Here we control the House, we control the Senate. And we got dopes in the Senate, even though we control it, like Rand Paul, that we can't get this thing through. He's going to have enough people to kill this vote in the Senate. They're going to do everything they can to kill this bill. Get on the phone. Call Rand Paul. Tell him you want this bill passed. That's what he should be saying. But to come out and say, hey, it's done, it's terrific. You should get the support of the people. Tell them the truth. Tell them the truth. That Rand Paul is so jealous of Trump, it's incredible. And same with the other elitist Republican senators. They hate Trump. They're going to do anything they can to destroy him. And they can't wait to kill this bill in the Senate. But if they get the people behind the president, it's the people who put the president in. Get the same. He should be calling for the same people. Say, look, you put the president in office. You put Donald Trump in office. We need you now, one more time, to call Rand Paul and the rest of these senators, these Republican senators, and beat them up. And then this.
As far as I'm concerned, your premiums, they're going to start to come down. We're going to get this passed through the Senate. I feel so confident.
See, he should be saying, I don't know if I can get it through the Senate. You know, if you reach out to people they'll reach back to you. You don't have to always be a salesperson. You don't always have to sell. That's what these guys do all day long. They sell. Like this dope here, Zandy. He sells all day.
Fundamental job growth is still strong.
No, it's not. It sucks. What do you mean strong? Fundamental job growth? Job growth has fallen to a snail's pace. What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous to say something like that. Ridiculous.
What's your view of the current state of the United States economy?
I think the U.S. economy is in very good shape.
Good shape? Are you out of your mind? How can they say it's in good shape? Factory orders have dropped the fastest in 2 years. Retail sales have fallen off the cliff, the worst in history. The number of retailers that have filed for bankruptcy has already surpassed the total for the entire year of 2016. And the current rate, we will smash the previous all-time record for bankruptcies in the year by nearly by 2,000. We're going to smash the year 2000 record very soon. Very soon. Auto sales are coming off. The wheels are coming off auto sales. Auto sales are terrible. This has been the worst year for U.S. automakers since the recession. Used car prices, which really is the generator, that's what generates sales. Used cars is what keeps the whole auto industry alive. Without used cars, there's no auto industry. That's where they make their profits. When you see these car dealers, they make their profits on the used cars, not the new cars. And the used cars prices have fallen. Why? People are tapped out. They have no money. Think about it. They have access to easy credit, these consumers. They use 1.5 billion different credit cards. 1.5 billion different credit cards because they don't have any cash, because they don't have any wages. For lack of wages, they use credit cards. And the banks, these gangsters at these banks, are more than happy to provide 1.5 billion credit cards with interest rates between 18 and 24%. Are you kidding? Credit cards are making up for the lack of wages because the CEOs aren't putting money back into their companies. The only way you get a wage hike is the CEOs plow money back into the companies. So so there's a big lack of wages, increasing, and disposable income. There's a lack of disposable income. Nobody has anything left after they pay their bills. They use more than half of their income to repay their credit cards. Credit card defaults are surging. We're at a 4-year high, getting worse. Plus, we have increased auto debt, increased student loan debt, all at historic highs, and all kinds of other debt, all kinds of household debt. From 2015, we have revolving debt, $887 billion of revolving debt. Since 2015 alone. From January 2014, another 3.3 trillion. We now have a grand total of 12 trillion. So consumers have to scramble to cover their living costs each month. So what do they use? They use their credit cards. 1.5 billion of them. This whole world, this whole United States economy is based on credit cards. Are you nuts? So, look, when I get aggravated when I hear this lying. And just like, I'm not saying that Trump is lying. I would never say that. One, he's a friend of mine. I know him well. He's done good things for me. Love the guy. Pence, he's terrific. And the other thing about Trump, remember, I always accuse he's flip-flopping. He's an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs don't flip-flop. Entrepreneurs are different than politicians or analysts. They change their direction, not their mind. I get upset when they start saying how he's changed his mind. Changing a mind is like you're accusing somebody of, this is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not going to change it. No. Entrepreneurs, they become wealthy. They create wealth because they know how to bob. They know how to weave. They see what's in front of them. They see the barriers in front of them. So what do they do? They don't break their word. They're not changing their mind. They change their direction to get past that roadblock. That's what he's doing. I told you, I think it's dumb. I think it's terrible for him to think that he can go ahead and run debt, the twice the amount of debt that Obama ran up, and that he can run this economy to 3.5% from 1.8% without slashing. I think that's ridiculous. He's not going to be able to do that. Hey, we'll be right back. 877-600-GANG. Get your ticket for Michael's on East. Great place.
Want
we're
more
going to have a great
information
time.
on the show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Hi, this is Ron from Washington State, and I subscribe to the Philsgang MV2, and I just wanted to let Phil know that right after the election, I made a $7,000 profit using the MV2 on Wells Fargo stock.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years and very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I've been a long-time Phil subscriber, and I just want to recommend it to anybody out there. I think it's a wonderful tool and works very, very well.
Don't wait. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Performing technical analysis is no easy task for any investor unless conducted with a professional stock charting service. At Philsgang, we offer a choice of high-power, color-coded stock charts, all seamlessly integrated, so you can tackle the market the way you want to. The Philsgang Max Best 1000 Stock Charts. From Philsgang are high-performance HTML5 web-based charts that work on any browser and device, so you can put live streaming data and fully interactive charts in the palm of your hand. Phil Grandy designed the MV software to have the best features, and so far the early reviews have been great. You can plot charts on an intraday basis as well as on a daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, or annual basis. There is also a built-in watch list that you can customize to your liking. For more information, go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
To be able to just get my son to St. Jude and not think about how we will pay for it, it just takes so much weight off of my family. St. Jude allowed me to focus on being a mom to Bryce. And sometimes I'm just in awe of the impact St. Jude has, not only on this community, but the world.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market. The Max Best 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the Max Best is they follow the important money. The hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401k, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Welcome back. You're not a regular listener to Phil's Gang? What, are you nuts? Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. The countdown is on. Just 6 days before I will be joined by Mike Gallagher, Larry Elder, Captain Matt Bruce, Bill Bunkley at a beautiful Michael's on East. If anybody's been there, you'll know it's probably one of the most beautiful restaurants in town. Beautiful, beautiful restaurant. We will be there to talk about Trump's first 100 days, what you like about, what you think. You got to ask us questions. So there's 6 days. The countdown is on. So make sure you get your ticket. VIP receptions at 5:30 to 6:45. Main event 7 to 9. Tickets are still available. So go to my site, philsgang.com. Okay? And just click on the banner. You see the banner, click on, but get your tickets, okay? I really am looking forward to seeing all my listeners, especially all my gang members. We're going to have a lot of fun, and you couldn't have a better group. You got some of the brightest, if not the brightest people that I know of in this industry that you can ask questions of and get an intelligent answer back, rather than having somebody like, let's say, this guy, Larry Kudlow.
For investors, getting this done or moving this ball towards getting this done is very bullish because we are going to get a business tax cut that will rejuvenate this economy.
My God. So you won't hear from him, but you'll hear from us. It's unbelievable. Okay, let's move on here. We got so much to talk about. And look, we have to remember that this budget that they just passed, the spending budget, okay, this budget is we're going to spend twice the amount of money, or our deficit will be twice as much as Obama. Twice as big. But we have not slashed any expenses. Like, for example, $523 billion here in Florida for Medicaid payments. And they just paid $70 million in Medicaid payments here provided to people who were under investigation for fraud, but they still paid them. In this state, in Florida, if you're under investigation, they still pay you. Can you imagine? They still send you the money. How stupid is that? There's so much. They could cut the waste and pay for all the things that Trump wants to do. But this tax cut they keep telling is going to go through, like this health care bill, it's far from going through. The only way it's going to go through, both of them, if they're going to come out the other end looking totally different than what we were told, what Trump wanted. Remember, it's not going to be Trump who changes them. Trump puts the bill in. He crafts the bill. He doesn't craft the bill, but it's his idea what he wants in the bill with his team. But then you hand it over to a bunch of gangsters in the Senate and a bunch of and those gang guys in the Senate, the Republicans in the Senate who hate him, are going to change it. Look, the stock market, okay, will crash if he doesn't do another QE. That's why it's important to join my gang. I'm not just saying that. Look, we've been doing this for 15 years. And we do it to help out St. Jude. We reach out to you and say, look, this is I believe, the best online educational system in learning how and training people to teach them how to invest in stocks. And all we ask is you take some money that you're making, and that's why it's a low $39.95 a month. We haven't changed that price in 15 years, so that you have a little money. When you start making your money, that you can send a little bit of the money to St. Jude. That's all we want you to do. You got such an education here. It's incredible. And if you don't have time for the education, then you just, and you know you got to make some money because you're not going to make money with your 401k. Not a fund where you send me money. You just go buy spiders, go online and buy your spider, and then you just, every day when I'm done the radio show, I give a recap of what I am doing with these exchange traded funds, and you do exactly what I do. No, I don't know if anybody else offers that. I do the same thing with individual stocks, but most people Okay, I stay with the reason why I try to get people to go to exchange traded funds, because most people should not be involved with individual stocks unless you have time to go through our training program, how to invest in individual stocks. It's a whole different thing investing in individual stocks than in a basket of stocks. And the S&P is one of the best exchange traded funds, the spiders. It's so good. But you got to be patient. You can't get out when they're down. They're down a little bit, you can't get out, or they're up a little bit, take your profits and run. It's not like an individual stock. And if you just follow me, get out when I get out. That's all. And when I add, I'll tell you and you add. All right, you get the point. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG. They're waiting for your call right now. And again, 877-600-GANG. It's only $39.95 a month. Invest $39.95 in yourself before you invest another penny in the stock market. The market will crash. If they keep raising rates because of the continuing inflation, and they lie about inflation, remember. They always tell us it's 2%. That's a bunch of nonsense. And they lie about it. Because to admit to inflation, signals, they get signal out, a red flag, higher interest rates are coming. Then that causes less investing, less spending, and signals a recession is coming. To admit to inflation is admitting our goods are less competitive, which leads to a fall in our export sales. Look, Trump's, and I'll tell you another reason why they don't want, why they lie about the inflation on B. Because remember, they are supposed to take care of 85 million people who get Social Security and give those people increases. When inflation goes up, you're supposed to get more in Social Security. So they lie and keep the inflation down so they don't have to increase your Social Security payments, cost of living. Isn't that amazing? They screw people who contribute to the United States their whole life. And now they're retired and should see their golden years. The government is screwing them, lying to them about inflation so they don't have to give them a cost of living. But let's talk about the stock market and why you should follow me. Because I, with my charts, okay, especially my color-coded chart, it tells me when to get in and when to get out. Like Tesla. Tesla's a great example, rather. People jumped into Tesla and they lost money because they don't know when to get out. I'll give you an example. Tesla went up 25% in 30. So my gang members a lot of them have Tesla. The minute it turned green, it went up 25% in about 36 days. But guess what? It turned around and dropped. It just turned red about 5 days ago. Now, if you don't have my chart, you would have not known that. No way would you have known that. So by having my chart, you could see that it turned red. And it dropped almost 12%. So you would have lost half of your gain. Because you think somebody's going to call you and tell you to get out of Tesla? You think your manager or your money manager is going to tell you to get out of Tesla? They're not going to tell you to get out of Tesla. Why would? It's not in their best interest to get you out. It's in their best interest you buy more of it. But here's the other thing that's good. Not only do my gang members not only hold on to their 25% gain, but when they see it red, they sell it short. So they make more money as it goes down. And I'm going to show you how to do it. It's so easy. I have to know anything about the company. So join my gang and just follow me in I have 3 exchange-traded funds right now I'm working with. You follow me on those exchange-traded funds, just mimic what I do. But again, going back to the stock market, rates, if they keep raising rates, then we get this inflation, will continue. And what we need, and what they're going to have to do is to put an end to it, and they put an end to it by using QE, which again suppresses rates, and it suppressed rates to 0% for these banks. Remember, just a 0.5% increase will make their already insolvency even worse. Because remember, I told you yesterday, They owe something like $272 trillion on their balance sheet, which they hide, which are derivatives. So Trump has only one choice: to do another QE to make the market continue to rally. He has no choice. We'll talk more about QE tomorrow. We'll see you on the charts. Remember, sign up for Wednesday, May 10th.
You have been listening to Philsgang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program.